So, we've gone through the 4 elements. Now, we're going to go to the circle. I invoke ye angels of celestial spheres. These are planetary spheres. These are the spheres of Uranus, of Neptune, the zodiac, of Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, the Moon, and the planetary Earth. Ye are the guardians of the gates of the universe. Be ye also the guardians of this mystic sphere. Keep far removed the evil and the unbalanced. Strengthen and inspire me so that I may preserve unsullied this abode of the mysteries of the eternal gods. Let my sphere be pure and holy so that I may enter in and become a partaker in the secrets of the light divine. This means now that you are standing as a macro or microcosm of the grand macrocosm, okay? That you, because you are God in miniature, and because the angels were created to serve God, serve the prime creator, as mechanisms of the prime creator's great will, okay? That now, because you stand as a microcosm to this, you can command the mechanisms of the prime creator. You basically can call upon angels and have them work for you and carry out the will of the highest within the realm of what those angels are able to do. That's a powerful realization that suddenly you can command the works and the actions of these celestial mechanisms known as angels. Angels can only do the will of the prime creator. Now, we've heard of fallen angels. And these are angels that have developed so highly that they begin to develop a will of their own. And there is some issues with fallen angels. But the majority of them, and even the ones that are a little iffy, except for a couple of them, which I'm pretty sure you only know one, which would be Lucifer, who would even be said that his programming led him to be who he is. So that may not necessarily be 100% his fault. You can work with any angel, command any angel, ask of it, put tasks forth, and have it serve you, because angels are happiest serving their master, and they will serve you only as you are a microcosm to the grand macrocosm. Your sphere of influence is your aura. It is the thing that is always around you. You can draw a circle, and that helps you focus that, but your circle is always around you. Your sphere is always around you. Whatever you put in your sphere begins to reharmonize your energetic aura. So you take on the qualities of whatever you take next to you, okay? And others are affected by your sphere of influence. You are influenced both by and influenced through your sphere of influence. That's why it says, ye are the guardians of the gates of the universe, be ye also guardians of this mystic sphere. You are asking the angels to be your guardians, to be your greater intelligences, to help aid you in your great work in becoming your higher self in preparation for your superior self, which will come later. You are asking them to harmonize you so that you may enter into the highest of the high. You may enter into Kether and learn the deepest, greatest mysteries of the universe. But you must be ready. You must be ready. You must be able to harmonize with the divine light above so that you could enter. That's one of the reasons that light is shrouded by the darkness of Saturn or the planetary realm of Saturn. It's to protect people because they're not ready to see it. It would be way too much. But as you harmonize with the angels, you are able to move past the darkness, get past that ever dark rolling abyss, which is also part of it, and move into the great grand light of Kether, of planetary Uranus of the prime creator. Okay? The invisible sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. Let me therefore form a vortex in this chamber, that the invisible sun of the Spirit may shine therein from above. That means that you are now taking on the characteristics of a life-giving, whirling light. The sun, the physical sun, is the physical representation of the swastika. Okay? The black holes in the universe are the physical representations of the black sun. Okay? However, the sun, the physical sun, and the planetary sphere of the sun are not necessarily 100% the same. I know that's a little weird and tricky, but it's like the sun is the microcosm of the grand high holy swastika, which is the macrocosm. That's God and then minor God. As you know prime creator's God and you are minor God, inside your sphere of influence, let this invisible sun of spirit, which is the swastika, shine and connect you with the light therein and from above. So the divine light descends upon you and it whirls inside your own minor sun, which is your own personal swastika. Deeper concepts, but as you begin to work with this particular passage, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Holy art thou, Lord of the universe. That's obvious. Holy art thou, whom nature hath not formed. This is something that, again, not many people will understand what this means. This means that if the prime creator were ever to be shaped and formed in his true form, no one could ever truly look at it because it would be too much. But also, the great dark lord of physicality, a true tyrant and taskmaster, to whom the devil card is attributed, although who is not the devil, because this being is far worse than anything in the mind of Christendom. That would mean that this physical being, or this lord of physicality, has power over the prime creator. The prime creator can never truly be formed. That's why he or she is formed in reflections in us. We are the microcosm. Thou vast and mighty one, Lord of light and of darkness. This means that the prime creator has dominion over all things, light and dark. That there is life and positive energy in all things, life and death, night and day. These concepts of well, it's light versus darkness. That's not true. It never was. It was ways of anthropomorphizing things, but in trueness there is freedom and then there is slavery. And you choose which one you want to be a part of. You choose if you're going to be a liberating force or a force of tyranny and terror. Your choice. The Illuminati have picked theirs. I've picked mine. You just need to pick what side of the fence you're going to be on. Unto thee, soul-wise, so eternal, so merciful one, be the praise and glory forever, who has permitted me to standeth humbly before thee to enter into this far into the sanctuary of the mysteries. Not unto me, but unto thy name be the glory. Let thy influence of the divine ones descend upon my head, and teach me the value of self-sacrifice, so that I may not shrink in the hour of my trial, but that thus my name will be written on high, and my genius stand in the presence of the holy ones. Your genius is your higher self. The more connected you are to your higher self, the more it'll stand in company to the great holy masters of those that inhabit the planetary realm of the sun and the planetary realm of Uranus. Self-sacrifice, the lessons, the value of self-sacrifice. Teach it to me. That is what Jesus would have said. Teach me. That's what you had said to him. Teach me the value of self-sacrifice. Not sacrificing others for the self, which is the Antichrist energy, but the value of sacrificing yourself for others. That's the Christ energy. You are asking to be taught that. You are asking for the divine wisdom to be shown down upon your head. That means transmissions, the energy of channeling, all those things descend down upon your intelligence so that you may speak the words, that you may do the actions of greatness. So much so that the glory can never be fully yours, because when you see that you are part of something so much bigger, the glory goes to the greatest. The glory will come back to you, but the glory goes to the greatest. And the spoils then, the spoils of victory, the spoils of valor come back to you. There's so much more to this, but I want you to begin saying it, to begin speaking it aloud. This is how you become a magician. This is how you become a warrior, a champion, and a magician. Free. You are bound by no one. You owe no one any debt. You reclaim your sovereignty and all the power that comes with it. I will write this whole thing down on the blog that you can begin saying it every day. Wake up, say it. Before you go to sleep, say it. It will begin to change your astral body. And the spirits around who understand and recognize, which will be most of them, will begin to go to their hierarchy of intelligences and say, whoa, this person is speaking these words in the way that they are meant to be spoken, with the same passion and fever, and inflamed with totality and passion and strength and courage, that it'll mean something. And then you too will begin to develop the same kind of raw emotion and love of magic, of freedom, and to begin to apply things in ways that you never thought or imagined were possible. This is a powerful, powerful, life-affirming passage. And your words will carry these messages, and your words will have profound effect. Your energy, because you will be put through all four of the elemental worlds and then recollected back into your own personal sphere, and then have the light of the Divine One shine upon your head. You will become a magician of magicians par excellence. But it starts with you not only picturing yourself and believing in the possibility, but actually putting your foot to the path and walking what you talk. And this is the talk that will open up the path for you to set your feet upon. Trust me. This will scatter phantoms. This will reclaim you in full totality and recollect all your scattered and broken parts. And it'll free you from the Faustian pacts. It'll free you from the horrors and terrors of phantoms, of transplatonian beings, of interdimensional beings. They might test you, but your word, the divine word, is your mightiest weapon. Anytime you feel threatened, you feel influenced by entities, by darkness, immediately begin that passage and don't stop. Say it with courage and conviction. And even if they aren't immediately banished, know that you are protected and that you are in full control. And then you can command them to do whatever you want, but you have to know that you can do it. First and foremost, I give you this. Use it, please. I'll put it on the blog.